In this video, I'm going to give you a full, honest review from using HankoTrade, transitioning over to GatesFX. Meaning, should I rather have stayed with HankoTrade or should we transition to GatesFX? Now, if you are a brand new trader or a trader that's been hearing about either of these two brokers, this video is going to also be for you because I'm going to give you a full, honest review as I've been trading for over 6+ years, and I'm going to give you my honest full breakdown as far as transparency and overall experience with each broker. Let's go ahead and get straight to it. Let's first talk about HankoTrade. Now, for those that don't know what HankoTrade is, it is a CFD broker that allows you to trade any Forex pair, commodities, and even stocks, and many other more in crypto. So with HankoTrade, they only offer a platform that is built in through their own tech, meaning you're not able to use a third-party platform that you might be familiar with, which are going to be your TradeLocker, MetaTrader, TradingView, or something like CTrader. Unfortunately, they have their own built-in platform, and that is using a platform like HankoTrade. There's two ways you can use HankoTrade. One way being using the web browser, which is what we're seeing now. The other way is using the actual app, which is HankoTrade. Now, I do have some pros and also some cons about this platform, but before we go into this, let me first introduce GatesFX. So you might have heard of GatesFX. GatesFX pretty much been established for a little while, but they're just now sparking up the industry. Now with GatesFX, you're able to use two third-party platforms, which is MT5 and also TradeLocker. These are going to be the most popular, as a lot of CFD traders or Forex traders are using either of these platforms to actually place trades. So when it comes to trading platforms, they do use third-party platforms. Now let's get into the actual platforms itself. Should we go with HankoTrade or should we go with GatesFX? So the beauty of having your own platform is that it is your own. You can do what you want, you can customize it. But here can be the biggest issue. If you don't have a big team to help push this platform to make sure it's the most polished platform, there will be a lot of issues. Rather than with GatesFX, the beauty with them is MetaTrader 5 been established since the day I've been born. And TradeLocker has been established for about 4 years, 3 years going now. But they have a powerful team that is making sure this platform is as unique, as fluent as possible. So what this means is, if there was ever a service issue or ever a major problem, MT5 or TradeLocker is still going to be doing its thing, because at the end of the day, it's not something like HankoTrade or HankoX, which is what they're using. And that leads me to my next thing. Since I've been working with TradeLocker for some time, they've been constantly having service issues non-stop. Now let's talk about why this could be an issue with your own trading platform. HankoTrade, I've been trading with them probably for over 4+ years. They've been having constant non-stop service issues, meaning I will be in an entire trade and there's just going to be a service issue where the service froze or I can't exit the trade and so forth. And this usually happens during major hours of the trading session, like New York. And this is a problem. And unfortunately, I had to leave because of stuff like this, and I know a lot of my community left because of this. Now, I'm not saying this is going to last forever. I get that they're working on some really top quality stuff, but as of right now, I can't get jiggy with it. So that is why I went with somebody like GatesFX, because of the simple fact they use a third-party platform, which means if something was to happen with GatesFX, I'm still able to trade. And yes, even though there's something happened with GatesFX in the back end, just know that my information, my data is still being translated through TradeLocker or MT5. So at the end of the day, I'm all good. Now that being said, I will get us to GatesFX just due to the fact that they do work with third-party platforms. Now let's talk about the biggest thing, which is withdrawals and deposit. How fluent is it? So with HankoTrade, the way that you will want to deposit your fund is, first you create your account, whether this is live or demo. Obviously you do a live account, and once you do that, you literally come to funds. Now, one thing about HankoTrade that GatesFX does do is KYC. So HankoTrade does not do KYC at all, meaning you don't have to come in the platform, put in your information, and give them all of these documents to get approved. You can literally come in and start trading right away. With GatesFX, however, you will have to give them documentation and then get approved, and then you're able to start trading. Now, with the whole experience of deposit, you can do Bitcoin, Dogecoin, you can pretty much do the entire 9 yards of all the popular crypto. And with GatesFX, you can pretty much do the same thing. They just have quite less, which is Ethereum, Tron, USD, Tether, USDC, and then Bitcoin. This is pretty much what you're able to do. The minimum for them is $25. The minimum for HankoTrade is $15. So you get to pick. Now, the process and the time as far as when the deposit arrives to the actual account is pretty much the same speed. So if I was to put my deposits into here, I would literally give it to both HankoTrade and also GatesFX. Now let's talk about the withdrawal process. So the withdrawal process is pretty simple with both platforms. Simple as you literally come to withdraw on the left hand side, whether this is with HankoTrade or whether this is with GatesFX. And all you're going to simply do is choose which withdrawal process you want to go through, whether this is Bitcoin, Doge, Tether, Ethereum, and so forth. When you do that, all you simply want to do is enter the amount. And when you do enter the amount, it's going to next have you put in your actual wallet address. Now, if you guys don't know how to do any of this stuff, I literally made a video about this on my actual other channel that you guys can watch of how to withdraw and also deposit money into your account. Regardless, all I'm getting at is if you're using Cash App, Coinbase, Binance, Crypto app, or any other third party that I did not mention, you're able to do that by just simply going here and withdrawing it. Now, the process with HankoTrade can be quite fast depending on the actual amount that you're withdrawing. However, with GatesFX, they have a guaranteed withdrawal process for within 2 hours, meaning if you're withdrawing about 5,000, 10,000, expect to get that approved within 2 hours of that time. That being said, I will give this to GatesFX just because they do have that guarantee. I don't know how long that guarantee will be there. I will hope it will be there permanently, but depending on their situation of how busy they get, it might change. But regardless, this is what they offer. Now let's talk about the account types. So with the GatesFX, you're able to get multiple different accounts. You can either get the 100% deposit bonus, meaning if you deposit at least $1,000 into your trading account, guess what? You get another additional $1,000. But this is only buying power. So buying power meaning you are not able to use this if you are negative or going down. Only to use when you're in profits. Now with HankoTrade, they're giving you a 200x bonus, meaning if you deposit $100, you get additional 200% of that. So that is the exact same thing with GatesFX as far as buying power. It is only used for buying power, and that is it. So guys, depending on what you're looking for, as far as if you want to just get in the game, get started, I prefer you go with the deposit account just because it will give you extra leverage. Now, I say the best for last, which is the reviews. Of course, my review matter. I am just one trader out of millions of other traders. Other traders can have other situations. I'm just giving you my opinion based off of real analysis. So if you go into GatesFX, they have a 4.0 rating as of now, which is only 68 reviews. With HankoTrade being more established in the game for a long period of time, they have over 2,000 reviews out of 4.8. Now, let me go ahead and give this to you guys raw. You can buy reviews. So I don't know if GatesFX or even HeroFX or even HankoTrade or all these other brokers do this, but I'm going to be honest with you guys. If I was you and you were a trader, I would prefer you open up a demo account with every broker and you trade them, and then you open up a live account with every broker and you start trading them with the littlest money that you can, and you do everything that you should do. Literally trade it, London, New York session, withdraw it, deposit, see how fast this is, because at the end of the day, we all matter and you as a trader matter. I'm giving you my honest review. I would prefer to go with somebody that works third party, which is GatesFX. I work with HankoTrade. It's a great platform. If you want that 200% deposit bonus, go with HankoTrade. If you want that built-in tech, go with HankoTrade. But at the end of the day, like I said, guys, it's all based on you and your experience because everybody is different. So that being said, if you guys want to learn more, and if you're interested in learning more and joining my community and trading with my entire community where they're trading gold and making so much success, trading oil, trading 30, trading NASDAQ, and getting so much profit, you can literally do that for free by either tapping into any of the brokers that we are using in our platform. All that is linked down below. You can go ahead and get in tune. You can email us at forexproprank@gmail.com and get into my community, Solo TV, that I partner over with Forex Prop Rank and lock in. Other than that, I appreciate you. Your boy Solo checking out. Peace.